Hi all, and welcome to lesson number 31. Common mistakes in chess, exercises in defending. We're going to discuss 10 positions in which I challenge you to defend in the optimal way. The attack against which you have to defend yourself is pointed out in the starting position. I will talk you through the exercises and will suggest you pause the video whenever I pose a training question. Okay, before we kick off, let's repeat the types of defenses we know in the order from most active to most passive. On number 1 we have counter-attacking. On 2, defending indirectly. On 3, protecting. On 4, taking. On 5, interposing. And on 6, going away. Okay, now let's start with exercise number 1. In this position it is white to move, and he has to defend against the attack on his queen. How would you defend yourself in this position? Please pause the video for as long as you like, then come back and compare answers. Okay, the best way to defend for white in this position is bishop takes e6, the counterattack. Now this move fulfills two purposes. It counterattacks black's queen, so the attack is as strong as black's attack on white's queen, but also it eliminates the bishop on e6, which is the defender of the attacker on d7. Now there are two ways to respond for black. In the game that this particular fragment was taken from, black played rook takes d2, but after bishop takes h3, white was simply up 2 pawns and the bishop and was easily winning the game. The other option after bishop takes e6 would have been to play queen takes e6, but now that the defender of the rook on d7 had been eliminated, white could simply play queen takes d7, and instead of being a bishop and 2 pawns up, he's even a rook and 2 pawns up and also easily winning this position. Okay. So, a small recap of this position. The counterattack with bishop e6 is the strongest. It would have been possible to also defend in another way, let's say more passively. The most passive option, in fact, by going away with queen e3 for instance. But then after rook takes d1, bishop c4, and queen e6, black is still alive, even though in the long run he would also lose this position. But the beauty, of course, of the move bishop e6 is that there is absolutely no doubt as to the outcome of this game, and it wins on the spot. So the counterattack did the trick here. Great. Okay, let's move on to exercise number 2. In this position it is also white to move, and he has to defend himself against the attack on the queen. Please pause the video. Now it is possible for white here to just simply take that pesky bishop on g4. It's not protected, right? But then black would simply retain the balance by recapturing the piece with knight takes d4. And yeah, like I say, position is roughly equal here. No problem for white, no problem for black, everybody is happy. However, instead of taking the attacker, white has a much stronger move, and again it is a counterattack. The best move here is knight takes c6. And again, this is a multi-purpose move. First of all, it removes the knight from c6, so that knight will never be able to take the knight on d4. But also, it creates an attack of the same value against black's queen. So, if black now takes white's queen, what happened in the game, then already being up a piece, which he took on c6, white can now take black's queen as well on d8. And now everything that black tries simply falls short. In all the lines he will remain down a piece.